Welcome back to GOT Outpost. I'm Drew Mathern.
I'm Jay Anthony.
And today we're going to be going into insoles and all the things that need to be considered when purchasing an insole. Some of the biggest things is all the factory insoles.
Let me ask you this. Would you be happy if this was your insole
Yeah.
and you bought a $500 pair of boots? This is pretty typical of what comes even in a higher end boot anymore. I mean,
it's just thin foam.
Foam.
Yeah.
That's what's in between. That's what's taking all of the, there is some give on the sole, but that's what's giving you all your support.
Look at the arch support in there.
What arch support?
Yeah, there's nothing.
I mean, there's
None
nothing.
of them have arch support.
Yeah.
So if you do have high arches, I mean, really, I think everyone that buys a boot and is going to put a lot of miles on them, you should heavily consider buying insoles for those boots.
Yeah, I mean, I used to think, I sound like, old school, that like, oh, the insoles are fine. Why do I need to spend $20? But I mean, these are super feet. These I got at Shields. They're a decent insole, and they make lots of different versions, and they have their little foot scanner that you can stand on and get tested, and which is great. And these I wear in these Crispies. The insoles that came with these are junk. They're just like these. I mean, they're worthless. When I first bought these boots, I thought, I hate them. I mean, I absolutely hate them. And I was talking to a friend, and they're like, put some insoles in them, see what you think. And I put these insoles in them, and it's not even the same boot now.
No.
It's totally different.
So if you do hate your pair of boots,
try insoles first.
First thing I would say is try insoles.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of different variations that you can get. Obviously, I think I would highly recommend if you have high arches, customize them to your high arches.
Yeah.
And even moderate or low arches, there's different variations for each.
Yeah.
Another great option, you pay the price for them, but they are more comfortable, is getting ones that mold to your feet.
Yeah. These are sheep's feet, they call them. These are moldable. These are kind of in the hunting space. That's kind of where they have their following. They send you out a box, and they show you basically put your bare feet in the mold and how to push it down. I do think there's a little bit of error there that can happen, as opposed to going to like a podiatrist.
Yeah.
They're professionals, right? Like, they're gonna know where to push. These are a true mold of your foot, and then you can get add-ons. I struggle terribly with plantar fasciitis, mainly on my right foot, but you can add on theirs this added piece here, which is, I think they called it a plantar or a fascia pad, which is to help combat rolling, which really the pain is in your heel. If you haven't had it, I hope you never do. It's freaking awful. But they're great. But the other thing with an insole like this is that there's instructions. Typically, you're supposed to kind of break your feet into them, because now you're trying to force your foot back to where it's supposed to be. You're supposed to start out wearing them like an hour a day, then 2 hours a day, 3 and 4, and then, work yourself up, and then you're fine. Like in goofball, I wore them the first day, 8 hours a day. I put them in my work boots, and I wore them for 8 hours. I came home, I looked like a cripple. So follow the instructions.
Yeah, definitely. And each person is individual, right? They have their own unique preferences. It's good to try them out and test them and see. But I think they're a great benefit to making your boot more comfortable. And personally, it can be a game changer.
Oh, it can prevent injury. It can prevent a lot of different things. Just the comfort alone is worth. If you're going to be on your feet all day on a hiking trail or a hunting trip or fishing, whatever it is, and your feet start to hurt, it's misery.
Yeah, I would completely agree. And sometimes too, I know what I've had in a couple boots, I've had my heel slip in the back.
Yeah.
And what I noticed is when I bought insoles, it stopped slipping.
Yeah.
Because it added just a little bit, because a lot of insoles, typically most of their cushion is in the heel. So there's a little bit more space in the heel that it fills up.
Yeah.
So you don't have as many issues with your heel slipping if you have custom insoles.
One problem that I did have, and I don't know if it was the insole or the boot or a combination of both. when I first bought, I took them out already, that Mountain Extreme Kenetrex.
Oh yeah.
When I put insoles in them, the insole that I put in was thicker than the insole that came out. And it changed the heel strike, or where the heel pressure was in my boot. And I struggled with blisters bad after.
Really?
Yeah. So
vice versa of exactly what I said. So
yeah, I had the opposite
it's going to be
problem.
custom with each boot.
Yes. And again, it could have had something to do with the boot, because you're talking an extreme stiff boot.
Yeah.
No flex, no give at all. So that's why, as Drew says, put them in, try them, make sure they're comfortable, make sure they fit the boot properly, make sure they're not too thick, too thin. There's a lot of variables to them, and a lot of it is personal preference.
Yeah. And you can get them for decent prices. If you go more custom to where they're form fitted to your foot, you're going to pay more.
Yeah, these are hundreds of dollars. I think these were like $250 on sale. And I know I just talked to a guy I know that had them done it like a podiatrist, and they were $400.
Oh wow.
So to these super feet, I want to say were 50, 40, something like that.
I mean, you can get just good additional insoles outside of the original boot insoles. For I think average, they probably vary between $30 to $100.
Yeah.
For a good insole.
And it's worth every penny.
I would completely agree with
when
that.
you find the right one.
Yeah, because if, like I said, if you're going to buy a $500 boot, you want to make sure they're comfortable.
Yeah,
and a lot of them don't come with good insoles.
No,
it makes a big difference.
I've yet to find one that does, so just don't skimp.
Well, hopefully that was helpful to you guys. Next episode, we're going to go into the outsoles of the boots, and we look forward to seeing you guys there.
We'll see you next time.